what's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr. and welcome everyone to WWE 205 Live Review, the show from July 31st, 2018. Your commentators, Vic Joseph, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. Oh yeah, I also should mention that they were in Tampa, Florida, because SmackDown was in Tampa, Florida for their show. And after SmackDown was over, live on the WWE Network, 205 Live. So there you go. So that being said, let's just get to what happened on the show here. Starting off with the first match. The first match started off with Kalisto versus Tony Nese. Match itself was pretty decent. You know, back and forth action. And I'm saying to myself, okay, we're gonna get Tony Nese to win here, right? Nope, that's not the case at all. At first, it looked like Tony Nese was gonna win, but then Kalisto wins instead. But the Toledo del Cell out of nowhere, and I'm saying to myself, this guy wins again. And I'm saying to myself, what are they doing with Tony Nese? Like, they're not gonna have him win matches. I mean, he'll win matches from here and there, but when it comes to someone against Kalisto, he can't win. Like, what are they doing with him? I don't get it. I do not understand why they're doing this to Tony Nese. Tony Nese is a very, very gifted athlete, and the way they're booking him, he's the premier athlete, that he looks like a heavyweight, but moves like a cruiserweight. And then we get this match against Kalisto, and Kalisto just beats him. But in there, as we get Blade Murphy coming out to confront Kalisto. Kalisto's trying to leave, but Blade Murphy will not allow him to leave. So what happens? Blade Murphy attacks Kalisto, and Alicia Dora comes out for the save. And there you go. Lucha Dragon stands tall against Tony Nese and Blade Murphy, and there you go. Nothing else to say about that. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Tony Nese didn't win. Yes, because Kalisto had plenty of chances. By the way, he had plenty of chances in WWE. They have him be a cruiserweight champion. They have him be an NXT Tag Team champion. They have him be a United States champion twice. They have him main event a Raw show twice with Enzo Amore. Yeah. I'm not saying I hate Kalisto. I mean, he's very good. He's very good as a wrestler and all that. But I'm just getting tired of Kalisto now. I want someone fresh, someone new. Tony Nese is that new guy in the WWE, and this is how they're booking him. We'll have him win against these random jobbers. But when it comes to someone like Kalisto, we'll have him job. Yeah, that makes sense. So next we get to Lio Rush versus Ricky Martinez. Basically another match to showcase Lio Rush, and sure enough, that's what it was. But Ricky Martinez, he got some pretty good offense in the match, but at the end of the day, the man of the hour, the 23-year-old piece of gold, the man who wants you to feel the rush, who came to collect, once again showed up, and once again is on the right track here on 205 Live. And he wins another match. After the match, we get Akira Tozawa coming out. He wants to fight Lio Rush, but Lio Rush leaves the ring, basically retreating. And there you go. The feud continues on between Lio Rush and Akira Tozawa, and I look forward to see where it goes from here. Hopefully, it doesn't lead to Lio Rush losing. That's all I gotta say. At this point, the way they're pushing Lio Rush, I don't want to see him lose. Not against Akira Tozawa, but Lio Rush is new on 205 Live, and he needs to stay on the right track of being undefeated and being on that winning streak, and to showcase that he is a very gifted athlete in 205 Live as a cruiserweight, and they need to keep it that way. And now we get to the main event. We get WWE Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander versus Brian Kendrick in a non-title match, while you got Drew Gulak on commentary. And if you remember, Drew Gulak is the no more contender against Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Championship. And also, I also need to mention this. It was announced on this very episode of 205 Live that Cedric Alexander will defend his WWE Cruiserweight Championship against Drew Gulak. And it will be at SummerSlam. They literally said this. It's going to be at WWE SummerSlam, but it's going to end on the pre-show. They didn't say it was going to be on the pre-show, but just like what they did with the whole thing with WrestleMania, where they said that the Cruiserweight Championship tournament is going to end at WrestleMania, they met the pre-show of WrestleMania. And I guarantee you, when it comes to this, Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak, it's going to once again end up on the pre-show for SummerSlam. And by the way, I think this was the episode that they did the contract signing, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe double check here. I'm assuming this was the episode that they had a contract signing. But let me double check, folks, and then I'll move on. Yes, it was. I remember now. So it was earlier in the night. I believe it was after the match between Kalisto and Tony Nese, and then the whole thing with the with the brawl after the match and all that. It's where they show the contract signing, where you have 205 Live general manager Drake Maverick, and you have Cedric Alexander, the Cruiserweight champion. And then you have the challenger, Drew Gulak. And then Drew Gulak was going to talk about, Cedric Alexander, about being the Cruiserweight champion. And then Cedric Alexander's like, hey, you know what? He's like, give me the contract. He's like, sign it. He's like, all you guys do is just sign, and then the match is official. And then Drew Gulak gets the contract. He signs it. It's like, I was going to say, is that you're a Cruiserweight champion. That barely defends your Cruiserweight championship title. And then Cedric Alexander says that he's been defending his title all over the world. He defended at Saudi Arabia against Kalisto from the Greatest Royal Rumble. He defended it on 205 Live about, I believe it was 2 times so far, against Buddy Murphy and against Hideo Itami. I think he also defended on house shows too as well, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, Cedric Alexander is making the case that he defended his title all around the world. When it comes to being Cruiserweight champion, and then Drew Gulak says this to Cedric Alexander, that you're the Cruiserweight champion who barely defends the title on TV. But because when it comes to the WWE Network television, because you go and see the 205 Live on the WWE Network, and he says to Cedric Alexander, and this was his words, Drew Gulak's words, that Cedric Alexander, when it comes to being the Cruiserweight champion, you're the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar when it comes to that. And there you go. And then he says something about, I guess, Cedric Alexander says something about, you have a front row seat to see him in action against D. Brian Kendrick. And then he took that offer by coming, basically D. Brian Kendrick came out alone. And then that's when Drew Gulak came out to be on commentary. Basically taking an advice from the champion to have a closer look of why he is, the Cruiserweight champion. So we get to this match, right? The match itself was, I thought it was pretty good, but these fans didn't care that it was good. You want to know why? Because some of those, you had these fans in the crowd chanting "boring," and I say to myself, why the fuck are you there then? Or why are you sitting there? I mean, SmackDown was always very over. So why are you there to watch 205 Live? I mean, it's you won't give 205 Live a chance anyways on watching on the WWE Network. So why would you want to give it a chance to watch the 205 Live in person in your sitting there chanting "boring"? If anyone's boring, it's the WWE fans that sit there and chant "boring." Other ones are boring, like boring fuckface Roman Reigns. I hate these WWE sports entertainment fans. Boring? That match is boring? No, you're fucking boring. Those who are doing stupid chants are boring. So yeah, this match I thought was good. But some people didn't think it was good because they were chanting boring. Because they're having a wrestling match. Oh yeah, that's a boring thing to see on a wrestling show. Fuck you. So anyways, in the end, Kendrick loses to Cedric Alexander, which is good because and also on TV they're saying it too on TV. I think also Cedric Alexander may have said this too, or Drew Gulak, I don't remember who it was, saying that that Cedric Alexander has not lost a match in 2018. Basically, he's undefeated when it comes to being in championship matches and just your regular matches. He's never lost in 2018, which is kind of true. If you remember, he beat Enzo Amore at one point. I believe it was by count out, if I'm not mistaken. And then he beat Drew Gulak at one point. And then he beat some guys that he wrestled against in the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. And then win the championship. And then become a final champion and win champion. Successfully defend his championship. Yeah. He hasn't lost a match. So I think they're setting up playing seeds basically that he could lose against Drew Gulak. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, another win here for Cedric Alexander in a good match. And it was a good ass lumbar check that he gave to Kendrick too. So after the match, Drew Gulak wanted to go out to was getting in the face of Cedric Alexander, right? And Cedric daring him to come at me. And then all of a sudden we get Gentleman Jack Gallagher coming out to headbutt Cedric Alexander. And Drew Gulak takes off his jacket, his sports jacket. Because he's running up his sleeves. He wants to beat him up. He's about to, but then we get Drake Maverick running down from the alleyway with the referee, a couple of referees. He slides in the ring. He's like, "You back off," and all that. And then he's telling Gentleman Jack Gallagher to leave him alone, all that, let him go. And then he tells Drew Gulak, "If you touch him, you're not getting a title shot. That title match is going to be canceled." So he's like, "Get out of the ring," and all that, right? Like, yeah, you tell him, Drake Maverick, aka Rockstar Spud. I saw a little Rockstar Spud in him. I'm like, holy shit, man, that was awesome. And by the way, why is he even the general manager? Why is he a wrestler in WWE? Why not have him wrestle? Why not? Have someone else be the general manager of 205 Live. It'll be way more better. It'll be way more better. I'm not saying that Drake Maverick, Rockstar Spud, Drake Maverick, who's Rockstar Spud, is a bad general manager. He's doing a good job as a character of being general manager. But at the same time, he should be wrestling. He's a wrestler at the end of the day. I love to see how he wrestles in WWE when it comes to WWE style of wrestling. And y'all know what I mean by that. Y'all believe me? There is WWE style wrestling. You see every time I'm in that Raw and SmackDown. Enough said. But anyways, there you go. That was a show. Total amount of wrestling for our. Well, actually, it was only a 1 hour show, so the most exciting hour on the WWE Network, 205 Live. But yeah, total amount of wrestling for 205 Live from July 31st, 2018. 3 matches. My overall scoring for the show, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. I thought it was a good show, a good passable show, and it was a good main event match. I'll repeat that: a good main event match. Just saying. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll have my shot glass to do the take a shot with Natural Born Thriller. So there you go. But if you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this review, give it a thumbs down. The choice is yours and yours alone. And with that being said, you all take care and peace on the streets, and I'm out.